And here we are going to have a quick interview with Fred Samorodins.
Well, I have here a model of the normal part of the human spine, and from what I see here, this is part of the lower back, and it's beautifully illustrates how the spine is made up of several parts. People have heard of the disc and the vertebra and the spinal processes, which is what you feel when you touch somebody's back in the middle. Here we have on my left good, normal, healthy spine with good, thick discs, and at the other side, here's what happens after many years of abuse and neglect of our spine. This happens to all our joints, and we call it wear and tear or call it osteoarthritis, but one of the things that creates this issue is lack of normal activity. We can't break one law in this universe, and that's the law of gravity. Gravity pulls us down.
Yeah.
But what we have to counteract that is to be active, to keep things moving, and to keep things moving as long as possible so that this condition here on my right hand doesn't occur prematurely.
So you're telling me that this is preventable?
It's
in most cases.
In most cases, it's preventable, or it's can be slowed down to the point that it doesn't become a problem.
Yeah. So the reason for this condition, in most cases, is because of lack of activity.
Well, as I said, there's two things. One is gravity, which we can't change unless we go to the space station. But lack of activity, lack of mobility, lack of movement is a major cause of problems like this. Look at all the people around us. We're at computers, we're sitting in cars, we're sitting at desks, we're sitting in meetings for the longest time. We've forgotten what it feels like to be on our feet.
Right. And the only way for you to maintain a healthy, straight, aligned back is by developing strong muscles. And specifically, we can talk about the core muscles. So what happens when people don't have the strength, the core strength to maintain the alignment of the back?
Well, the core strength is essentially what used to be called postural muscles, muscles that hold one's posture up, straight, and give it the movement that we need to move from one place, one position to the next.
Right.
That requires muscles that support us when we're still and muscles that support us when we move. Both of those have to be coordinated, and coordinated through good nerve messages from the brain. Here's the spinal cord. It is like wiring in our house. We need it to tell all the muscles in our body
to
what
work
to
together.
do, when, and we take years as children to learn how to do that well. We fall a lot as toddlers, etc. But when we're adults, we sit and we lead ourselves to a situation where some of my patients are coming to me and they're so osteoporotic that they're in danger of falling and breaking some joints, like say the hip.
Right. So we are talking about functional movements.
That's correct.
Right?
Yes.
Functional movements that allows you to feel functional in daily activities, whether it's sports, whether it's working. So you're saying all the muscles should be coordinated and working together.
You know what, Oswald? I think the even more important thing is that people should feel pleasure or satisfaction in moving.
Right.
And if you sit for too long, I'm not saying for a day or whatever, but for years, ultimately you forget that the freedom you get, the satisfaction you get from moving, and that just rolls downhill and creates problems that then our body demands attention through pain and through stiffness that lets us forget how satisfying it is to move.
Right.
It's very easy to see with people who have a malalignment of their posture.
Right.
That, their twisting doesn't go as far one way as the other. Sort of the end result of pain when they first come to see me, but even when that goes away, the imprint of sitting too long or having experienced an accident or something that puts the body into an uneven position in terms of this